For more anti-MLM content creators destroyed, or if you want to watch podcast interviews on some of the greatest MLM leaders in the industry, or if you want training on MLM so that your business can be led with integrity, be sure to subscribe to the Bull of MLM Network Marketing Warfare channel here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'm not exposing anybody. I'm just calling out certain practices that I think need to change in the network marketing space. I appreciate at Howard Cohen 4845 on this video says, Fraser Brooks, Dominic Izzo is making YouTube videos calling out your content as well as Eric Worre as garbage to the network marketing profession. What I'm saying is 100% that, and this is what I commented, I appreciate you. I am absolutely challenging those out there. And if they are confident in their ability, they shouldn't care what I have to say. Fraser says, let them talk. People do whatever they need to get attention. It's a shame. It's a shame, really. It's a shame, really, because no one is talking about the nature of this business being anything more than inspirational, motivational, heartwarming crap that is not going to get people any progress on their ability to sell their product or service. This is a prime example why. Fraser, your content for a time is good. For a purpose, it's good. And what's that purpose? To make people feel good. But how does that translate into them overacting, right? Them taking action in their content and actually selling. I'm going to play this video. This is the #1 network marketing of all time. Now, keep in mind, this is Fraser Brooks, one of the biggest network marketing trainers out there. Picture this. You sat there and you just got involved with a network marketing company. You're like, man, I can't wait to make money. My upline just says, just go get 2 people. They do the whole thing, right? When you come in, make a list of 10 names, call those 10 names, get them on the phone with me, and you don't know anything that you're doing. So you go online and you Google network marketing, and this is a video that pops up. No context whatsoever. There is no governing body into the funneling of where you should start with network marketing. This is why on our channel there is. I have a video that you should start with, and I'll put that in the description here. That means you have to describe what network marketing is. Do you even know what it is? That's the video that I have for you. But this is the #1 network marketer of all time. Okay, you're going to click on it, you're going to watch it, and this is what we have to say. This is training for network marketing.
Hey legend, Fraser Brooks here, coming to you today from Rome. I know it does not look like Rome. I'm backstage at an event here. I'm about to go on and do my 5th session to about 600 or 700 people here from Italy, talking all things social media, AI, and all that wonderfulness. So yeah, it's South Rome, very beautiful here. It's actually really good weather as well. So anyway, today I want to share with you a story. Something that I always think about when I'm talking to people, because there's a lot of people that I meet that you can see it in their eyes that they don't believe that they're going to be a big success story. So I want you to imagine this. The day that your end on this physical world comes, the lights go dark, and then all of a sudden the lights go super bright. And you look down at your feet and you're wearing your favorite shoes, you're wearing your favorite jeans, you're wearing your favorite, shirt. You're looking the best you can. If you're a woman, obviously you're wearing a dress, you got your nice high heels on, whatever. For some reason, you look your 10 out of 10 best version of yourself. And at the top of these forever ending steps, there's just a really bright light with someone who's kind of saying, come on, make your way up. And every single time you take one of the steps, it's like the whole ground just erupts and you flash back to your first ever memory. And the memory is of something like that you remember, that you got value from someone else, or a memory from someone, from their eyes, when you changed their life, when you changed their perspective. And when you get to the top of these stairs, St. Peter is there. And he says, welcome. And he tells you by name, welcome, we've been expecting you. We wish you had a little bit longer, but we're happy that you've arrived here at the gates of paradise. And he says, you have one question that you can ask me, and I will give you the honest answer. And you think about it for a while, maybe it's a minute, maybe it's 5 minutes, maybe it's an hour, you're thinking about this question. And all of a sudden you go, aha, I know what my question is. Who is the greatest network marketer of them all? And he smiles instantly and thinks, who do you think it is? And he says, and you think, oh, Jim Rohn and Les Brown and Eric Worre, and you mention like the people in the top of your company, and he smiles and says, those are good. You are the greatest network marketer of them all. But you didn't realize your full potential. You didn't go all in. You held back. You let your excuses become louder than your success story. You allowed you to give your limiting beliefs the time of day that they didn't deserve. You came up with so many reasons why it can't be you, and you decided to just clap for everyone else instead. Nothing wrong with that, but it could have been you. It should have been you. And you are just have your mind blown, and he gives you one more chance. He says, you know what? Your time is not over yet. My question to you is, what do you do if you're given that second chance? And if you're watching this video right now, I want you to imagine that second chance is right now. They say it's day one or one day. One day I'll do it. One day I'll do it. Why not day one today? Stop procrastinating. Stop overwhelming yourself. Overwhelm is a choice, and just start to do the flipping work. What is the work? Go back and watch all the other videos that I've done. There's lots and lots and lots of free advice here to help you grow your network marketing business. Grow your list, build relationships, ask the question, qualify people, show them a presentation or a tool, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, and then close. There's no reason why you can't win. All right? Big love, and I'll see you soon.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is garbage. And I understand that it's just one video that he did, and he's got a whole array of other things. And I don't know what he's teaching at this seminar. I don't know if he's actually teaching how to overcome objections and they role play, or do they do cold calling and warm marketing and warm calling and the difference between the two of them. But this is the garbage that we have in the network marketing industry. You're playing on people's emotions. Now, I'm not a parent. If I had a son, I would absolutely have made him go into wrestling the same way I did, right? But let's just say, for argument's sakes, my son sits there and says, Dad, I want to be an Olympic gold medalist. All right, dude, you're 5 years old. You're 8 years old, whatever. You got years until that happens. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to know that you're the greatest now, the greatest wrestler on the planet. You got to know that nobody's ever going to rack up as many wins as you do. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to do that. But the kid's never sat there and even stepped on a mat or put a pair of wrestling shoes on yet. This is where all of you in the network marketing space put the cart before the horse. You listen to this stuff all the time. If I told you you're going to be a NASCAR driver, IndyCar driver, you're going to be the best chef in the world, but you've never even held a knife, you've never been behind the wheel of a car, how can you imagine things that you have no context whatsoever to do? Now, if you have those skills, you're like, okay, I've driven. Man, I got to work on my lane changing. I got to do that 10,000 times. I want to be the greatest wrestler in the world. I have to hit that double leg takedown 10,000 times with resistance to understand the exact body mechanics, the sensitivity, the delivery, the space in between me and my opponent, the takedown itself, and then the transition into a pin. I've got to do the mechanics 10,000 times, but we don't do that. This is the biggest problem I have. What does that mean, the greatest network marketer of all time? Well, Jessie Lee Ward. I'll just say that. We'll leave that. That's always going to be her title. But when it comes down to that, that's going to be relative, right? Because is it a tangible thing? They do the intangible in network marketing all the time so that your emotions will kick into play. You want to be a millionaire in your first 6 months. How many of you out there can absolutely fantasize with vision what it's like to be a millionaire? Do you know what taxes you have to pay? Do you know that what kind of property do you have to own to leverage those tax laws? Or are you going to be taxed out the butt of it? Are you going to be able to manage your money? Or are you going to blow it all in your first year? What are you going to do when all of a sudden you got $1 million sitting in your bank account? Is that going to cause you to back off? Like, what's the residual effect on you as a human being when you have that type of responsibility for money? What are you going to do when your family starts coming up and says, hey, can I borrow some X? None of you know what it's like to live as a millionaire. So why do they always pitch that, right? You're going to be a millionaire. What does that mean? Why limit it at $1 million? Now, I want my net worth to be worth 500 million. Why? Just a number I picked, but then that'll be the ceiling I hit, right? It'll never be $1 billion. Here's the point. What do you transition into? Thank God at the end of it, he had a call to action for some things. Learn how to pick up the phone. Learn how to talk to people. It's not learn how to friend. It's not learn how to invite, send anything else. It's learning what you need to do on the minutia of the skill. You want to send somebody. Let's listen. Let's listen to again. Let's break down the tenets that he says that you're supposed to do after this, right? And let's look at the double leg takedown steps that you have to do.
Why not day one today? Stop procrastinating.
Okay.
Stop overwhelming.
All right, so now I want to train. I got my shoes. I got the mat space. I got a guy who's going to train with me. Now what do I have to work on, right?
Yourself. Overwhelm is a choice, and just start to do the flipping work. What is the work?
Well, what's the work? Here we go.
Back and watch all the other videos
Got
that
it.
I've done. There's lots and lots and lots of free advice here to help.
I don't want free advice. I want hard, concrete training. Like here's mine. And I've said this again. I'll do this again on a video. I've got countless videos on this. Cold calling. Slide into somebody's DMs. Ask someone via text, what is your profession? That's the question. Not what do you do for work? Not what do you do? What is your profession? You want to give somebody pride in what they do. If they respond back with, I'm a Starbucks barista, I'm in construction, whatever it is, right? Then you take it to the next step. If they say, why? You got one of three responses. One, they're not going to say anything. Two, it's going to be like, why, or negative. If that's the case, then you sit there and say, listen, I'm building my business, I'm building my brand. I want to know what other people do to see what I could do for them. You turn it on them because most people are going to be in a defensive mindset when you slide in their DMs out of nowhere. It's cold calling. Most people will not even respond to you. So if they don't respond to you, leave it for right now. If they give you kind of a negative or defensive one, listen, I'm building my brand and my business, but I want to know what I could do for you. I believe in paying it forward first. Oh, damn. Okay. If they say, I'm a construction worker, I'm in finance, I'm a race car driver, I'm this, I'm in that, then you go with a voice note. You let them hear your voice. So you're going to have to practice on the sincerity and the conviction in your voice. If you're all like, well, Fraser, yeah, I just wanted to know if you're open to an opportunity with my business or whatever, this and that. No, that's not it. You have to be confident. People admire and they respond to confidence and conviction. Believe in yourself, believe in your business. The only way you're going to believe in yourself is if you know what your business is. The only way you're going to believe in your business is if you know it. Do you know the numbers? Do you know the history of the company? Do you know your upline's background? Do you know the product and how it's made and all that? If you don't know everything about the company itself and the product, you might want to take a step back. Stop diving in on day one to go sell people on stuff you don't even know, right? I've been guilty of it. Hey, dude, I need you to see this product. What is it? Man, I don't know, man, but this woman had me try it and it works. This is so weird. And I mean, I got to get you on the phone with her. You don't sound like you know what you're talking about. So know the product first. Let's go back to it. You talk to Fraser. Hey, Fraser, what's your profession? I'm a professional. Let's say he's a professional financial trainer. I'm a professional financial trainer. This is when I'm going to pick up the phone and leave a voice note. Outstanding. Listen, I'm looking to expand my business. I'm looking to actually grow my company, and I want to connect with other people to find out what they do first. The reason being is I want your business, but I have no right to ask for your business if I can't do something for you first. So I'd like to know what you do, and I'd like you to take a look at my network, and if there's anything I can share of yours, put in my stories, promote you, send people your way. I don't get you more customers, anything like that. I would like to be able to do that for you. But I do want to eventually talk to you about my business when that best fits your time. Let me know. Let's get your business rolling. Let's have a conversation. Work on the cadence of how you speak. Work on the conviction of how you speak. Work on the words of how you speak, and work on the service first. So I don't want advice. I want training. I just gave you training how to do that, right? You serve others first, then you go for the ask, but you don't ask them. You tell them what you want. I want your business. I'm going to do whatever I can to get your, tell me what I need to do to get your business. So there's so much more than just free advice. I want the free training. He may give it behind closed doors. That's Fraser's business. Fraser charges ticket prices for this. Great. I don't. My YouTube channel is free.
You grow your network marketing business. Grow your list. Build relationships.
Grow your list. Okay. Yeah, you better funnel your list, right? And that's fine. I told you, get that memory jogger out. That memory jogger is the best thing in the world, not for people to sell to, but to find out who's your dentist, who's your lawyer, who's your accountant, who's your grocer, who's your butcher, who's your lawn maintenance guy. All of those people who all have businesses that they all need consumers for. Hey, John, yeah, you still got your landscaping company? Do you need clients? I'm going to go to my neighbors, see if I can promote you. You should be serving that list of people. You make a list to serve them, not to sell them. The selling is the easiest part once they see what you will do for them.
Ask the question, qualify.
He said build relationships. As long as it's not a friendship, it's a business relationship. It is not a friendship. Friends have no business in this industry.
People, show them a presentation or a tool, follow up, and then close. There's no reason why you can't.
How do you follow up? How do you follow up? How do you close? Now, I already talked about the cold calling. That's fine. Following up, man, there's a way to do it. There are times I go in the follow-up, go listen, and I preface it before I close it out. So I start with the whole Fraser, what's your profession? Then I do the voice note. Then I go, listen, I'm going to be following up with you. As a professional courtesy, do me a favor. I know how houndy a lot of people in sales are. I don't want to do that. I don't want to blow your stuff up. Just acknowledge me. When I follow up with you in a couple of days, give me an acknowledgement that you're interested or not. It's very simple. I don't want to waste your time, and I'm not going to waste my time, but I appreciate you treating me with respect on that. Be convicted in the way that you speak to people. This is a business. Take it seriously. I don't hear them talking about this whenever they do these trainings on follow-ups, right? It's always light and fluffy and friend stuff. It is garbage because psychologically speaking, they're going to be taking a bunch of women who come into this industry, 60%, with no sales background. They can't handle rejection. And what's going to happen when we have 75 to 90% of people in network marketing fail? They don't fail. They quit because they can't handle the rejection because it fucks them up in the head. Because they're going to be going, I got rejected 50 times. Show me how you did your work. Show me how you slid into somebody's DMs with a text message that said, hey, I've got this great opportunity you'd be amazing for. Where's the service? Where's the personal attention? Where's this relationship building that everyone says that you do? You guys are doing it to sell people. Do it to serve people and watch how open they are to listening to you sell, even if it's to trial the role playing with you pitching. There's so much that needs to be done on this.
Can't win. All right. Big love.
So I disagree, and I appreciate you putting the comment out there. I am calling these people out for garbage because it's taught the same way network marketing is taught. Numbers, 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 numbers. Get people in. They do it for a couple weeks, a couple months. We benefit up at the top because we brought them in, and we just cycle through the next and the next and the next, and eventually then they become a Savannah, whatever her name is, anti-MLM person, listener in the comment section, angrily typing, I got scammed of this. No, you just weren't trained properly in sales. It's very simple. Leave the religious shit out of it. I'm former Catholic, Christian. St. Peter doesn't meet us when we die. Don't leverage people's faith in this business. Stop with Christianity and network marketing. It is one of the most disgusting things out there. Everyone's money is green. Everybody needs our product. If you believe that, solely putting out a Christian vibe into this is one of the worst things in the world. What about atheists? What about Jews? What about Muslims? What about Buddhists? It's not right at all if you're going to build a business. Keep it completely void of faith when you do this. So when it comes to these, have a hard, concrete training that is set. So far today, I've only seen a couple of guys out there who actually teach the real stuff that's out there. Todd Falcone is one. Go check out his content. I'm a big fan of him, and he puts out some amazing content all the time as well, too. So, but when it comes to everybody else, it's all just fluff and emotion, and it is what it is. So if you need real content to help your business grow, you're not going to pay thousands of dollars at a seminar for me to do. 708-982-0974. Send a text, have a conversation with me. If I can help you, I absolutely will. I don't care the business that you're in. I will provide value to you, hopefully to have you go, damn, I should be partnering with Izzo. Why am I wasting my time with this upline who does nothing more than I love you, I believe in you, all you have to do is go get 2 people? Absolutely not. Let's change this industry the right way. Let's change the culture of network marketing so that I don't have to make content on garbage content out there. It's as simple as that. It's a damn shame, Fraser, that people are still putting ambiguous content out there like this that is going to help nobody but the uplines themselves. See you guys out there in the next video.